What up, my friends? How you doing? It is Friday evening, and we are here for some chillin' times. So, first things first, let me grab the live stream link. We'll share that in the Discord, and then we shall go from there. Oh, man. I had me a big dinner, and apparently now it's trying to escape my body. It's trying to come back out the way it went in. No, thank you. All right. Okay. There we go. That's good. And switch this up. That's good. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So let's do our hellos. What up, Baba, Kensuke, Eng, Indra, Billy, Dunn, Crawfish, Joe, Juglum, Zircon. Who else is in here? Nishimoto, Otto, Bill, Billy, Pokechosen, Juglum, Scott, Shelton, Bovagan, Wheelin' Dealin', have a good feeling. Hell yeah with the super chat. Wait, Indra, I owe you a heart. Oh, did you actually watch the whole thing? You didn't say that you watched it, man. You gotta tell me you actually watched it. If I remember your comment specifically, you were just like, yo, you need to do this in like 5 minutes. And when I read something like that, that doesn't make me think you watched the whole thing, bro. It makes me think that you were like, nope, I ain't watching the whole thing. So I didn't know that you actually watched it. So I'll go back and I'll give you the heart you deserve. I will give you your credit heart. If you actually sat through it, then you deserve it, because that was a long one. I wasn't even expecting for it to be that long, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes sometimes. Indra, it was sarcasm. Fair enough. I've literally, I had people messaging me going, 47 minutes? Ain't nobody got time for that. So I was getting that as genuine feedback. I shall give you the heart that you have earned. All right? We will do that. Let's go, Bo Falcon with the spin, bro. Milky Millmaster with the ice cream. I saw your picture, bro. Oh, Bo Falcon, you greasy cow licker. There's people who go out tipping cows, and Bo's a cow tipper too. But not in the way you'd think. Most cow tippers push cows over. What Bo Falcon does is he gets down and he tongues the milk fingers down at the bottom. And then he whispers to the cow, I know you're a lady, but I love that you have 5 fat milky dongs hanging from your belly. Thanks for letting me suck them. Here's $5. And then the farmer comes out and is like, why is there a $5 bill tucked into the fucking bell collar of my cow? Curse you, Falcon, you fucking weirdo. It's not about getting fresh milk. No, don't get it confused. He's not just looking for milk from the source. He totally just wants to suck fleshy protuberances, okay? That is his modus operandi. He likes to suck the milk fingers, but not for the milk. You know what I'm saying? Bull Falcon, you ugly dog fucker. He's a man who sits on pineapples so that he can feel it poking into his ball bag and yell about how he's hatching an egg. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know. But I do know that he is Lord of the Bored and Lord of the Boring. Bull Falcon, your existence is boring to me, bro. It just in and of itself is dull to me. All right? All right? Jazz, okay? I will take a look. I will take a look at that after the stream, my friends. Thanks for the hookup, bro. Appreciate it. All right, Bo Falcon, you are Lord of the Board. That's a pretty sad looking zero, isn't it? Baba with the super chat saying cock. Oh, I was like, why is he saying Cockwayne? And I'm just like, wait, that's a callback to when we hang out. The Quoquane. You got that was hilarious. The Quoquane, buddy. Throat and just wanted a Thunder Junction card mana drain. Spreading the saved. You just opened a wanted Thunder Junction card mana drain. Spreading the saved money with the Deer Historian. Well, thanks, Throatin. Just so you know, it's $10 wheel spin night. You just did 5, so you can do a compound. If you want to do another 5, we'll give you a wheel spin. If you just want to spread the love of the mana drain, also 100% acceptable. I just don't want you to feel like you lost out in case you're wondering why other people are getting a spin and you weren't. Oh, Juggums, let's go for a spin. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So, Baba, do your Baba wheel spins. Let's see what you get. Oh, wonders. Very nice. Juggle 'em. Let's go. Whip. Benjamin, do my bones hurt? They sure do, buddy. Oh, your choice. Juggle 'em, you get to choose. What do you want? You want voodoo? You want magic? You want wonders? You want jug hunt? You want insult? You can technically choose my choice too, now that I think about it. You can choose anything you want on the wheel. You got it. Your selection. Bo Falcon says, thank you, kind sir. You're welcome. I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. Baba, I want you to choose 1, 2, or 3. That's the lane I'm gonna pick the Wonders pack from, bro. We're gonna add an extra level to it. You can control the destiny to a degree. All right. All right. Number 3. Okay, you got it. Number 3 it shall be. So starting from this side, whoop, here's number 3. Juglum chooses Jugs. It's his namesake. I can't say I'm surprised. All right, buddy. Let's do it. Let's get some Jug-a-Lug packs ready here. Waiting in the wings. We got multiple variants we can choose from. So, as usual with these little Jug-a-Lug packs, we're going to do 2 because there's 2 today's. Okay, so let's switch the angle of the dangle and wrangle us up some goodness. First of all, we need to focus this camera. Bum, 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 bum. Jess, you played gambling today for the first time in like 10 years. I like a very tiny little bit of gambling, bro. A very, very teeny weeny bit of gambling. A little bit of digital blackjack, but like $15 is my limit for an entire month. I set caps on that. Not because I have a gambling problem, but just because that way I don't get tempted to toss another $5 at it. You know, it's like I'm okay with losing $15 in a month, and I don't even do it every month, honestly, but that's what I have set up for my maximized gambling. When I go to the casino, it's the same kind of deal. It's basically like the same amount that I might spend on scratch cards over the course of time, you know? It's fine if you do it a little bit for fun, but you definitely don't want to, like, genuinely waste your money. What do I think about digital and paper being split because Wizards couldn't get the full rights to Spider-Man? I think that the Through the Omen Pass stuff is interesting from one perspective because we're going to get to see some in-universe stuff we wouldn't have got to see otherwise. But also, I think it's goofy as hell and confusing, you know? Throat, and you're looking for a simulacrum synthesizer from the big score, man. But instead, you got a mana drain. Well, can't complain, right? Can't complain. Really, you didn't get the big card that you wanted, but you got another big card. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Bo Falcon says, and some people wonder why we call him Juglum. That's true. That is true. Oh, that's right. I need scissors for this, don't I? Ah, screw it. I don't have any here. I will just muddle my way through these powerful booster packs. Baba, OCM, let's go. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh, speaking of OCMs, you'll like this. You'll like this. Wah, check that out, bro. Barnabas OCM. But if you want to see the real hotness, Mythic, bro. Mythic OCM, 9 out of 10. Huh? Huh? So we've got Barnabas. We got Barnabas because Carly owns the art to this, and we can make lore for these characters. But this right here. Oh, mythic rare OCM. There's only 10 of them out there. Boom, one right there, son. One right there. Pretty sweet. Now, this pack is going to have a hard time living up to that, right? But it could have stuff for my set, which is exciting. All right, so we got Catch, which lets you bounce an item back to your hand. We got Kairos Mistral with the tap-free stun target wonder in this realm ability. I do like that. I don't know, honestly, if I'm overrating stun in this game, but because it taps down creatures, and you never get to untap creatures, so they just won't get to use their ability, it feels pretty strong to tap them and take their power down to 0 for a turn, you know? Then we got Crypt Reach Province, which is the Umbrathine land that lets you deny 2. Oh, Blasting Duel. Nice. This is an uncommon that I actually need more copies of. This is a very elusive uncommon, honestly. This has not shown up very frequently in packs at all. So it's a 5-cost spell to destroy target wonder. Just straight up, you can destroy target dude. So I'm keeping my eyes out for the cards. This one's actually going to get separated off to the side because I need to keep track of it. Oh, nice! Another uncommon that I actually need. Caden Wind Whisper. 2 cost, 2 power. When this arrives from anywhere other than your hand, you get an action. So if you portal Caden around, bring him back from the graveyard, whatever else, then you get extra actions. And considering you only get 3 actions a turn, that's pretty sweet. Baba, I pulled them, bro. Carly doesn't open booster packs because it's actually too much for her hands. Like tonight, I helped her with a bunch of stuff for dinner, you know, straining out the pasta, filling the pot with water, what is it called? Mandolin or something like that? Whatever it was. Some kind of crazy long cheese grater, but it's a stick, and I grated the garlic for her. Just, I take care of a lot of the physical labor aspects for her. So opening boosters is my job. That's my job. She just gets to reap the benefits and enjoy the stuff, you know? All right, we got Wave Whisperer Bay, down by the bay, where the wave whisperers grow. Throatin', you think that this deserves more than 11 likes on the stream? Well, you know what? I agree with you, and it looks like other people have as well, because there's more likes on it already, bro. All right, what else do we got? We got Fortress Brightstone as a foil. That's okay. Eventually, I want to have a complete classic foil set, so I'm good with all these scores, you know? Then we got Borin Stormhand. I think that I already have this guy. Microplane. That's it. That's what it's called. You got it, Baba. Kensuke, you're wondering if they're one day going to make a new client after Arena. That's a good question about the rights and stuff, because how are they going to do the whole digital commander stuff they're talking about, you know? Oh, we got a double rare pack. We got Empress Aurelia. What's this guy do it again? Tap action, draw a card for each stone you control. Whoa. That's actually really good, man. That's really good. There have been tons of games where I've controlled between 3 and 5 stones. So that's just going to draw you a ton of cards. I like that a lot. Empress Aurelia. 2 cost, 1 power. Tap action, portal another target wonder to this realm. So you can move anybody from anywhere on the board to where she is. Either one of your opponent's guys or one of your guys. And when you portal it, it gets exiled for a second and comes back. So if it has come into play effects, it triggers. Like, for example, if I used her with this guy, I could teleport this guy using her ability to where she is. And then, because it arrived, because it left play and came back, it's going to give me another action. I like that. I like that. Habanero, yep. Yep, you were second. You're right. Baba beat you to it. What up, Jordan? And then we got energy extraction and a fortune dealer. That was an alright pack. It's funny that it had 2 rares, and I don't think I need either of the rares specifically, but I do need the uncommons. All right, and then we gotta do a jug hunt too. Bump bump ba da. What up, Wildfire? How's it going, bro? Habanero used to use those for finely shaved nutmegs. For a second, I was like, whoa, wait, what? What are we talking about? Microplane in your sack is a new level of insanity. Sheba, what's up? Better late than never. Hell yeah. Coming to hang out is always a good time. Okay, so let's start. All right, we're gonna start with the blue pack. No, don't blue ball us. Big jug us. Big juggins, no sad flatties. Hot dice. That's right, buddy. We're on the jug hunt, and it. Oh no, I had it upside down. It was her shoulder. I thought she had fat jugs, but that turns out it was her shoulder. You go face down. Boo! Face down for flatties. Boo! 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 Yay! All right, we got a decent size right here. All right, and boo! That's a bad ratio. That is a bad ratio. 5-1? 5-1? Only one set? I gotta leave this set on the screen while we do the second pack in case we're in some kind of drought here. Oh, more flatties. Get out of here, flatties. Beat it, Flatfoot. Get lost, flatty. Yeah. Yep, nope, she qualifies. She's got some. She's got some frontage. Boo! Medium. Hey, there we go. There's the ones you write home to mama about. Oh, mother, they're as big as fucking melons, and they're just as firm. It makes me feel like I'm in the grocery store every night. I love those cantaloupes, mother. Let me draw you a picture. All right, so the flatties can get out of here. The flatties can get out of here. Boom, 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 boom. We got a successful jug hunt. Ranked in order of size, we're going to go like this. This looks like the proper size ranking to me. Right? Obviously, she is number 1. She is number 1. Oh, Dominic! I didn't even get to see your comment entirely. All I saw was the word loot, and Bo Falcon timed you out. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure it was hateful, and Bo Falcon gave you what you deserve. Oh, yeah, you can't rain on my parade, big boy. Not when sweet Jesus Jugs is here. Nuh-uh. And look at that. She can get her hands out of there. She wants to be in those, all right? Oh, yeah. Moosh, moosh, senpai. Oh, moosh, moosh. Jugs for the win. You did it. You did it, Juglum. You did it, buddy. You got that jug action, son. There we go. Dominic, 60 seconds in the oblivion zone for your hateful conduct, bro. Grow up, Dominic. Grow up. Poker Chosen says, damn, mom came home with the milk. The mild? Oh, the milk. You meant to say the milk. Yeah, there you go. Jordan, 4 has good jugs, but everyone else is better looking. Who needs a face when you got jugs that will bring you the opposite of disgrace? All right? Looking at the faces. Don't you know what a fucking jug hunt is about? Titties aren't on the face, dum-dum. You know, like Silly Rabbit tricks are for kids. Silly Jordan, tits are on chests, bro. You don't even know where to look. Your eyes, her face is up here. That's not where you're supposed to be looking. Juglum! You're welcome, buddy. Kensuke, oh, you're treading dangerously. Oh, Ball Falcon's giving him the warning. Kensuke's, so about that loot lore. Ball Falcon's like, don't push it, Kensuke. Kensuke says, put Loot in jail. Jail him. There you go. Bo Falcon is the sheriff around these parts. He will wrench your sack. Whoop, beep. Just give you a good old fucking Cincinnati twist. Oh, JP, what's up, buddy? You're alphabetically earlier than Jay-Z. That's it. That's the entirety of my statement. Oh, man. Oh, man. So I'm going to the face-to-face event tomorrow, guys. It's the face-to-face event tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it. Me and Double Strike are going. It's going to be a good time. Dominic Super Chat says, Loot travels the open pass searching for jugs. Unfortunately, current magic cart means you won't find any. I'm sure that we can find some fat dudes with jugs. But, ladies, you're right. You are right, Dominic. Let's go. Let's go. Whee! Indra, Loot would be too small for that. You could make a hat out of them. Oh, Dominique, you fucking Mongo dumbfuck. You have landed on insult, you greasy fucking Weezer. Dominic likes to play fucking Kiss Me for Magic cards in the back of his LGS. He has a fucking prison back there. For real, there are actually jail cells back there. And he goes... and he fucking holds on to the bars and he turns to, someone's like, I want to sell cards. He's like, all right, you got to come to the back of the store just for the security of your cards. But then when you get back there, he just grabs the fucking bars and says, rail me like one of your French girls. I'm like, bro, I just want to fucking sell you a Radiant Lotus. And he's like, $2 unless you touch 2 parts of my butt. And then I'll give you a 50% store credit bonus. You don't work for me, so it's not sexual harassment. I can ask you to touch my butt cheeks as part of this deal to sell the store magic cards. Come on down to fucking Molester's Forge or whatever the hell he's renamed his fucking store to for the 50th time because the Neighborhood Watch keeps figuring out his new name and putting the bad reviews. Watch out for old Touch My Cheeks fucking Dominique. Scott says, I need that store address. Asking for myself. There you go. Dominic, you got somebody who's ready to come down and sell you a Radiant Lotus. Man. It's so absurd. It's so absurd. I run the most ridiculous Magic channel around, I have to say. Right? Where else are you going to hear about store owners asking you to touch their butt cheeks for increased pilot prices? Just wait for our Gay as Cradle special. Oh, don't listen. He calls his ball bag Gaia, and he's going to ask you to cradle it. It taps for green. I really should see a doctor. Scott will just give you the Radiant Lotus for free. He's going to fucking play doctor with you in jail. He's going to play house. He's got the cane and everything. Indra, nowhere on YouTube can you hear stories of greasy cow suckers. Just Dominic is your cousin and you call him Dummy Nick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Crawfish says she taps for green and now I'm broke. Oh, fuck, bro. This is like beat poetry, right? Just go into a cafe full of hipsters, stirring, they're wearing fucking toques in the middle of summer because they're fucking douchebags, and stirring their coffees with fucking noodles because it's better for the environment. Paying $15 for a coffee and stirring it with a noodle while wearing a fucking toque and a big stupid hipster beard. Am I cool yet? Will women touch my junk? Scott, you do have a cane nearby? Listen, we're not getting into canings. Dominic says, any referrals from this channel are subject to tariffs. He's gonna rip you off. Millmaster says, this sounds like the worst LGS ever, except the average customer age is 30, so nasty. So let me get this straight. You'd be cool with people spreading Dominic's butt cheeks if they were 20? What, you want ripped young men manhandling his butt cheeks? 30-year-olds can be in shape too. I mean, let's be real. His customers are all probably fat chunguses. He makes them fucking stare into the brown eye to play an F&M. And the F&M at Dominic's store stands for frowns. The F&M stands for frowns. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, let's spin for Millmaster. Oh, by the way, guys, we've already lost multiple subscribers during this live stream. Sometimes based on what we're talking about. I just check out of curiosity. Yeah, Dominic, this channel is absurd. Correct. 2 people have already unsubscribed since the stream started. They're just like, I just wanted magic news. And this guy's talking about staring into somebody's fucking bowl. Speaking of which, that's what fucking Millmaster does. When he's not being a fucking pretentious wang and going, look at me, I make all my food at home. I don't mention the fact that it's because I have a fucking ankle bracelet and I'm legally not allowed to leave my fucking house. My wife hates me almost as much as I hate myself. The only thing worse than being Millmaster is knowing that you're Millmaster. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing worse. He puts the fucking ill in mill. He puts the ass in mast. He puts the mast into his ass. Keep him away from the marina, friends. Don't let him on the fucking dock. Millmaster makes fucking food out of Play-Doh. And then he posts it in the fucking Discord to try and make you guys think, oh, look at me. I'm culinary boy. But he just fucking eats McDonald's. Just disgusting McDonald's. And he takes like the greasy cheeseburger wrappings and he rubs them all over his body. Right? Until his body becomes see-through. Like a fucking paper towel when you get grease on it. And then he goes to his poor wife and goes, can you see right through me? Huh? Get it? It's clever. Laugh, woman. Laugh. I'm dying inside. I have no reason to live. No reason whatsoever. And yet I persist to the detriment of all existence. To the detriment of everybody. Why can't I just give up? You guys ever seen that Radiohead music video? Where it's like you do it to yourself, just you, and that guy's laying on the ground, and everyone wants to know why he's laying on the ground. He's like, I can't tell you why I'm laying on the ground. I can't do it to you. I won't do it to you. And then he eventually tells them, and they're all laying on the ground. Do you know what he tells them? He just tells them about Millmaster, and everybody who hears about it gives up on life. Dominic, you tried to unsubscribe, but it won't let you. Surprise! This is actually hell. This is hell, buddy. You thought that your dream was to fucking run an LGS and come to these live streams? Nope. Nope. This is fucking hell, bro. You're being punished. You're being punished, and rightfully so, you fucking degenerate. Millmaster, yeah, I don't know why your super chats are blue. I assume they're depressed from being your super chats. What up, Larry? How you doing, buddy? Jordan, you just gotta nibble your hair. Tansman, didn't I eat 19 pieces of bacon? Yeah, I did. You want to fucking fight about it? You want to fight about it, Wrestle Boy? You gonna fucking break your own fucking jaw again or whatever to escape? You fucking maniac. I got footage of you and you looking happily at meat. So if I was you, I'd be careful, bro. I can expose your meat love to the world. Also, oh wait, no. I can't say all that because you didn't spin insult on the wheel. But I got a good one for the next time that you land on insult. Hey, Paul Falcon, gift granted story memberships. Hell yeah, buddy. Let the shields rain down from the sky. Oh, you got some people in the stream too. Nice. You got Error, Crawfish, Everyday. I think those guys are all in the stream right now. Nice. 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 Bacon limit is your stomach volume. Correct, Jess. It was unlimited bacon. It would have been morally wrong for me not to eat 19 pieces of bacon, bro. Dominic, you used to enjoy life before you joined this channel. We're never allowed to leave. This is actually the fucking Hotel California, all right? They lied when they said it was a lovely place. And they lied when they said it was a lovely face. This is actually the face. Other people can unsubscribe, but not you, bro. Not you. You can never leave. Habanero says he finds it this hell. Us mods look over at him and smile. First time? It's your first time? Oh, man. Indra, it's a good tune, man. It's a good tune, honestly. Milmaster says, Dom, you can log out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Jordan, after 21 you enter, but you can never be any younger? What? Is that what you tell people before they climb on top of you? I'm missing some context. Dominic, most of your YouTube channels are Canadians? Well, I guess because they're not in America, they don't know how awful you are. Right? Jess, I'm guessing the answer to that question is more than one person. Thunder, what's up, buddy? Just found my channel a few days ago. I'm the fucking man. Well, you are absolutely correct. You are damn right, son. You're damn right. Jordan, you played that song in the bar you first went into? Bars are pretty underwhelming, man. I don't like bars. I don't like clubs. Especially for trying to pick up ladies, because it's so fucking loud, man. It's so loud. It impedes my amazing vocal capabilities, you know? These bitches need to hear the funniness. Dominic says his channel was cooler when he was in that shitty apartment years ago. It's true. I'm all out of ideas. It's just a fucking... It's all been downhill. I'm like a really, really fat dude. It's very slowly rolling down the hill. So you guys are watching me in real time fail at YouTube. It's just taking years for it to fully take hold. But it's only down from here, boys. It's only down from here. I'm just going to get sadder and more bitter and meaner. It's true, Dominic. Back in the old place. Back in the old place was the good times. The before. Juglum, you're wondering why game stores don't go to Hot Topic or IHOP and hire a big-titted goth chick to run the counter at your store? That's not going to increase sales. That's just going to increase the number of fucking unwashed losers who hang out where a poor fucking chick is forced to fucking talk to them. I don't have any money, but can I spend the next 4 hours like being hard against the counter and telling you all about my decks? Let me tell you about my custom Scooby-Doo deck that I designed myself. So hold on, I have the first 5 pages written down about Shaggy. So I'm going to actually, hold on, I need to give you background before we get into this, because there are some crossovers with also My Little Pony fanfic. Please, get down off the chair. Honey, take the belt away from your fucking neck, get off the chair. How am I supposed to tug it to this tonight? Right? That's why. That's why. That's why. Augustus says, thanks for the membership, Bo Falcon. Hell yeah. Intro so Cartman. Ever, what's up, buddy? Juggling, you bet it would get sales. Listen, just because that's what you want, just because you want to dry hump the cash register while some poor fucking chick is forced to endure the smell of a game store and endless wait. Like people hang out at the game store forever anyways, just trying to make fucking empty conversation and tell you about their decks. Hey man, do you want to see my deck? No, I'm cool. I don't need to see it. Oh, well, I'm going to talk about it anyways. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's how it goes. I'd literally interrupt people and go, look, man, I'm doing something. And when I said I don't want to see your deck, that didn't mean tell me all about your deck. That meant fuck off, dude. Like that's I would stop people. Listen, no, I don't want to see your deck. And if I don't want to see your deck, I sure as fuck don't want to listen to you sit here and fucking describe it to me. All right? I'd rather sit here and describe the wrinkles in my own fucking asshole to you than listen to you tell me this fucking shit. You know? Thunder says, sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave. You smell like ass and you're scaring the hose. Dominic, you don't allow bronies in the store? How do you know? How do you know? My phone just buzzed. What's going on? Oh, David says, let's spin that bitch. Suck a fat one, YouTube. All right. Wait, what username are we using here? I'm missing something. I know we're spinning, but who did that? Wait, is the stream... Of course, it's jorking out right now. Let's wait a moment. Let us wait a moment. Oh, look at this, man. It's taken more than a moment. Is it doing the same thing it did yesterday? Hot dice? Okay, it's you. All right. Damn it, what's going on? Okay. My streaming software just disconnected. Fingers crossed. Should reconnect. Come on. Connect back up. Let's get back to it. What's going on? Got some technical issues. Millmaster, they're trying to censor the broadcast. Guys, this is it. They're trying to shut down hell, son. They're trying to shut down hell. What are we going to do? I think he's dead. Oh, frozen. Let it go. Yup. Zircon, you thought I was sitting really still? That's hilarious. All right, hot dice. Let's go for a spin. Ho, ho. Oh, it's voodoo. It's fucking voodoo. All right, let's voodoo hot dice. Let's a voodoo hot dice. Ain't that the way, man? You go out of your way to make sure that I get all the money and YouTube doesn't get a fucking cut. And then you get voodooed. That's how it goes. All right. All right, so hot dice. Check it and see. Don't look at his ball bag because he's got 3. Desired change. Fuck him up. Reason for change. He's a dickhead. All right. Enact spell or ritual. All right. So, first things first. Fucking cold dice. Right here, buddy. Right. You find out what it's like to have a fucking ice cold ball bag. An ice cold ball bag. For the good of mankind, you won't be able to have any fucking kids. All right? And we'll give you fucking extra large fucking tear ducts so you can cry about it like a little bitch. And your fucking hands are gonna be fucking duck feet. Have fun with that one, buddy. Have Have fun with that. We're gonna give you one of those fucking carrot noses. We're gonna give you a carrot nose and also a brain that is irrationally attracted to rabbits. So you're gonna bend down. Oh, you're the cute bunny, and it's gonna chew on your nose, and it'll never grow back, cause you're a fucking freak. All right, you're a freak. You're a freak, and you know what? We'll give you one giant titty, but just one over here, totally flat. That's what. It's a tic-tac board. You know what? Fuck it. You got a tic-tac-toe over here. Tic-tac-toe, unwinnable. Unwinnable tic-tac-toe. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's enact the ritual. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, hot dice. You've been voodooed. You've been voodooed. You've been voodooed, son. Hot dice is how it can never happen in a million years. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna be like, why is it so cold? I had a dream that I got hit by a bus and I had an ice pack on my ball bag. And you're gonna wake up. I feel the icy coldness. Larry, it's either government or the rain that's trying to interfere with the live stream. Well, we won't let it, bro. We won't let it. Habanero, your girlfriend and you went to a game store a while ago. You bumped into a rando who proceeded to monologue about magic. After a while, my lady steps in and says, I need my boyfriend back. Well, good on her to pull you out of that, bro. I have no problem shutting down a conversation with somebody I don't want to talk to. Well, actually, I suppose now I'll be 100% real. It was that way when I fucking worked at the game store, but I don't want to be rude to people who are fucking fans. So I have had some people who were just like, not people you want to talk to, genuinely. And I talked to them for a bit, and then I was like, sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I'd go to the bathroom, and I have to go on a long walk to make sure you're not here when I get back. But I'm not directly rude to them, because it's like, yo, you're excited, you like watching my stuff, that's cool, that's fine. I don't want to be an outright fucking prick to you, you know? Jess, an old man on a scooter gave you a death stare. He was blocking the sidewalk and you went in front of him onto the road. It's the fastest you've gone from hello to shut up. You told him to shut up when he gave you a death stare. He wasn't even saying anything. He just looks at you like, shut up. I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking, though. There you go. Ball Falcon said, she saved you, Hab. She's a keeper. Keep it. Moxie, you were hoping for a pair of snake eyes. What do you think this is? The casino? The casino? Oh, man. Machine, remember when goth chicks were the hottest? I mean, were they ever the hottest? I never really particularly had a thing for goth chicks, but some chicks do look good that way. Now they became emo chicks. I have no idea what the newest generation calls them. TikTok doomers? I have no fucking clue. I am completely disconnected. I was on the bus today, and there was a bunch of high school kids on the bus, and I just wanted to bleach my brain listening to them. I was just like, oh, God, it's so stupid. Was I ever this young and dumb? And I'm looking at them, and they all got phones. They're all staring at their phones. They're all going on with it. Like, it's insane. It's insane. That actually got me thinking about how life has more expenses now than it did. For most of history, you didn't need to own a computer, right? And you definitely didn't need to own a cell phone. And now you need to have a fucking cell phone, because even the bus system's like, You should get a pass on your phone. Why does everything have to be on my fucking phone? This isn't convenient. I just want a little fucking piece of paper that I scan in at the front of the bus, thank you. I don't want to have to worry about having an internet connection and my phone being charged and my phone being on me just to get on the fucking bus. You know? Just somebody on Facebook tried to get an Apple card from you. Those are scammers, bro. Scammers are looking for Apple cards. Getting scam-a-lama ding-donged. Jordan E-girls are kind of hot, but dumb. Some people are into that, bro. I don't like unintelligent women personally. I have such little patience for it, you know? It's hard not to condescend to them. Baba, do I know how to drive stick? Nope, I never learned stick. I understand it conceptually, but I never drove it. I only drove for a very brief period many, many years ago. My parents' car when I was still a dumb kid living at home. Jordan, yeah, I mean, dumb people exist, and I hope they have good lives, and I hope they leave me alone. That's really what it boils down to. But I can't be with women who aren't smart. And if I have to explain my fucking jokes to them, what's even the point? You got to be smart enough to keep up with me. You don't have to be ultra genius level, but you do need to be intelligent enough to keep up with what I'm saying, or it's just going to feel really frustrating. That's how it's been in the past. I mean, I haven't been with a dumb chick in a long time. I think the last time I had anything to do with a dumb chick was almost maybe 15 years ago. She didn't know what a raccoon was. And at first I thought it was like a gag or something. I'm like, she really doesn't know what a raccoon is. What the fuck is going on? How do you not know what a raccoon is? You're in your fucking 20s. And you live here where I live. You have to know what a fucking raccoon is. You can't not know what a fucking raccoon is. This idiot. What's that? It's a raccoon. What does it want? I'm like, it's coming up to the car because people toss it food. People will feed them when they see them. So then they associate cars with food. But it's a bad thing because they'll get run over by people's cars because people don't see them in the night. So the raccoons get killed in the park from that. And her response to that statement was, I want to feed it. And it's like, oh my God. What the fuck? Were you not listening to what I just said, you fucking idiot? Feeding it is a fucking problem. That's all you took away from what I fucking said? That's your response? You fucking moron? Mailmaster, do I know how to dance a handshake? I mean, yeah, alone in the shower when nobody's looking, bro. Go to the squid jigging grounds. Indra, you hate the moment you realize someone you really like catches the dump. It is unfortunate when you're into a fucking chick and then you're just like, oh, this could be something. And then you talk for a bit and you're like, oh, that's a shame. You're good looking. You're nice. And I hope you end up with somebody who's like more on your level so that you can have more in common. But I can't handle it. I can't handle unintelligent ladies. And I know there's no way that I could get together with probably anybody under 30 ever again because you have no life experience. Everything you say is going to be fucking meaningless to me. Like, it's all this stuff where it's like, sorry, I'm going to need you to experience life so that we can actually connect because you're just too inexperienced for me, you know? Fine conversationally, but not in anything meaningful, you know? You know? Machine. Yeah, emo stuff is goofy. It's like, it's just, it's called emo because they're emotional. They're yelling because they're emotional. Why doesn't my dad love me? Why I ran out of syrup from my pancakes? Baba, some of us have fucking higher requirements, bro. Millmaster says, date the kind of woman you want your daughters to grow up to be and then sleep with your daughters. That's pretty fucked up, dude. And that's illegal in a bunch of places. You should be ashamed of yourself for saying that. It's really a shame, too, that this live stream is happening on the Historian and will be uploaded on the stream archive. So the chat that goes along with this won't be included. But everybody, you can rest assured that he absolutely said that. So it's on the record. It's on the internet. That's how it goes. Hot dice, yeah. I remember what it was like being 25 and thinking I knew it all. One of the signs that you're an adult is when you realize, I don't know that much overall. Like, I know a few things and everything else is, maybe, I got a guess. I got an idea. Sheba, you won't date guys who don't drive. You're not his driver. Oh, you don't want to be driving Mr. Daisy, huh? Guys who don't drive is super weird. Every man should know how to drive. Well, I technically know how to drive. I don't have a car, though. I take the fucking bus. But I definitely do know how to drive. I drove for a while. Back in the day. I even got to experience some of the unfun things, like when your car goes completely out of control on the ice. And I was glad that I had taken that driving course that told you, fucking steer into it, bitch. And I was like, oh, that doesn't sound right, but it actually works. Okay. All right. The internet herps are forever. That's true. And they'll both cost you $120 a month. Hotman says, thank goodness this stream is secretly a government honeypot. Shh, don't screw this up, buddy. Sheba, you got a Jeep Wrangler's not your thing to be driving him around. Well, it's fine. Everyone's got to fucking do what works for them, right? Augustus, it's weird. It's weird to you hearing that when, I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with you, so you don't got to worry about that part. And yeah, I got a news flash for you. When you're really young, you don't know shit. You think that you do. You sure think you do, but you don't. You don't. The only people who know shit in their 20s are people who had a fucking terrible childhood. Their parents were not good, and they were forced to become an adult before they got out into the fucking full-on, like, real world. The real world was their fucking house, and they had to take on aspects of being the parents in some ways. Had to be way more emotionally mature because they weren't allowed to have a childhood. So, you should be fucking happy. You should be happy to be a fucking dumbass in your 20s. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's a fucking privilege. It's a luxury. Jess, you don't drive, you pay a driver because you can't bring home 60 liters of pop on the bus. That is a lot of liters, bro. Tim, you're confused. Why did Dragonsdale fetch lands go up to 100 plus? Because I believe they're only available in collector boosters. Collector boosters have become exceedingly hard to come by. Tarkir is a higher than normal popularity set. And the Dragon Scale foils are actually a very popular foil. So it's the perfect storm of get fucked pricing. Dominic, you just paid $2,500 for brake repair and tires. Yeah, that's some fun. That's some fun. Nice. I got straight A's without trying. Went to engineering school on almost a full ride, and I was a fucking idiot. That's it. You just don't know a bunch of things about life. You can definitely have learned some stuff in school and be clueless about life. Machine, strong arm the wheel, buddy. Strong arm the wheel. What up, lasagna? How you doing? DeVoe, what's up, man? No wisdom, just intelligence. You gotta experience stuff. You've got to live. A lot of what people think they know when they're super young is theoretical. And then once they actually get into the living, they'll find out, oh, okay. This is not how I expected it to go. You'll learn. Life gives you some walls to slam into to teach you some lessons, right? I've learned a lot of stuff. I'm a smart guy, but I was a real dum-dum when I was young. I was smart and a dum-dum. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. It's quite the experience. You know? Especially when you're like, it's not like television, movies, or anything that present you any kind of real reflection of reality. It's just, here you go. And you see that crap, you don't fucking know any better. You pick up all kinds of dumb messages. I don't even know how it is now for the kids with the fucking internet and stuff. But considering that a lot of them like to be on TikTok and other social medias like that, and the social media I see is also fake and empty and just full of insane lies to get you to fucking click on shit. I never would have believed that this guy my husband left me, and then I rented out the room to this 20-year-old guy, and I was going through my menopause, and this 20-year-old guy actually was the barista at the coffee shop I went to, and he had been looking at me and checking me out the whole time that I've been going to the coffee shop, and he was stalking me, and I didn't know that, and I rented him the room, but then he started making me cappuccinos, and I liked it, and I went through menopause, but guess what? I got pregnant, and anything can happen. Believe in yourself. And you're just like, what the fuck is this? This isn't real. This is just some really bad made up horseshit nonsense. What the fuck is this? What is this? It's so stupid. It's so stupid, man. Sheba, your friend doesn't want to go to the USA because he thinks it's some hater land and you told him he's online way too much. Went to the States, it's totally fine there. It's totally fine. It's all good, man. People get all spooked by the shit they see on the fucking internet, right? Oh, you only hear the crazy stories. And whenever you go, everything's fine. Some people will go, well, look, yeah, it might be fine, but you know, there are some people it happens to, so you have to be afraid. You have to be vigilant. No, you don't. It's fine. It's fucking fine. Juglum says, may I have a spin, good sir? Oh, you may indeed. You may indeed. Oh, Larry, what? There's a 100% chance of rain tomorrow? Fuck. Yo, that's when I'm going to the face-to-face event, bro, tomorrow. All right, Juglum, let's go. Oh, Juglum, you needle-dick dong tickler. You have won an insult, you fucking human asparagus. You're all weird looking and goobly. You know what asparagus is. It's kind of fucking hard and kind of limp at the same time. Like you are. Mentally. And physically. You're a vegetable, but not the kind you should be. You feel me? Why did it get blurry? Probably because my camera is annoyed by the fact that I'm talking about Juglum. So it said, fuck it. I don't want anything to be clear here. Because let's be clear here. Juglum fucking sucks. Juglum, you think it means jugs, but it actually means men's nut sacks with his tongue. Juglum, you're in luck. Apparently Rick is craving asparagus now, so you're his thing. Larry, you went to Florida in the start of the month and it was pretty good. Nobody was talking politics. Same when I went. There was no political discussion. It was just chilling and having a good time. I went to the wonders of the first event and had an awesome trip the entire time. The road trip up, the road trip back, being there, it was all fucking great. Dominic says, if USA is so safe, why don't you come visit me and stay at my house? I have, bro. I have. I have visited you and stayed at your place. Didn't you know? Didn't you hear me fucking knocking around in the walls? You know, like when you sometimes you think it's your closet when you just hear a... That was me. That was me, bro. In your fucking walls. Because inside the walls smells better than the air in your fucking house. I'll tell you that. All right, let's go. Oh, it's my choice. I choose wonders. I choose wonders. What up, Eric? All right. Do another wonders. Augustus, correct. Most people are normal. Most people are normal. There's only a small group that insists on getting into the politicalness. All right, what do we got? An ethereal enigmist, which is just a 4-cost 7 power with no abilities. We got fungus. We got a comet cleaver. Power of bloodlines. What's this one doing again? Sack of wonder if you do create 4 1/1 undeads anywhere, and they're the same class as the dude you sacrificed. Oh, that's cool. That's got some potential. We got Kalith Leaf Tracker, 4 cost, 4 power. When you play it, you can untap or tap or untap target item or land. Okay. Oh, and you can harvest her for an action. What? She's like a dude and a land. That's funky. That's pretty cool, man. We got foil Vulcan Veil. Oh, shit! The prisoner! Nice. Gotta get a fucking sleeve for this one. That's dope. A foil prisoner for my collection. This is legendary. You only need 1 copy of legendaries. So I don't need, like, you can only literally put 1 in your deck. So when making a foil playset of this fucking game, I only need 1 copy of legendaries. That's awesome. That's awesome. What up, Thompson? How you doing? Oh, and a formless foil, too. That's a good pack, man. That's a good pack. So the prisoner is 6 cost, 7 power. If the prisoner is free, it gets eternal. Look at target player's hand. You control all their choices on their next turn. But that's only when the prisoner is free. So you got to check the rules. You got to check the rules to see if the prisoner is free. Right now, the prisoner is not free. So you don't get to use her ability. Rick, this is Wonders of the First, buddy. Oh, Eric, you got into the new Oblivion. Nice. Habanero's been playing that too. I am envious of you guys. I really like Oblivion. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, so we got Hex Hunter, 2 cost, 3 power. Tap it for free to give attacking enemies -1 this round. That's okay. That's okay. Doesn't feel like anything special. Then we got an epic rare, Nexar Void Child. On arrival, all enemy wonders in this realm are nullified this round. And when he comes out, gain 1 energy for each nullified wonder in all realms. So you get to nullify all your opponents, guys, and then gain energy equal to that. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Tansman, when does the prisoner get free? That's a good question. I have no idea. I wonder that myself. I assume that it's once you get to a certain point in the fucking story, right? That guy's pretty sweet. And then we got a Vob Stalker, which is an uncommon I still need. So that goes over in the sweet uncommon I need it pile. I'm actually going to put the prisoner over there to add into my foil playset of stuff. And then we got an enraged bear and a glamour bandit. I do like the symbiosis ability. Being able to copy other dudes, the ability of other dudes when you come out is sweet. That is a sweet ability. All right. Okay. That's pretty good, man. Oh, Eric, you're not playing Oblivion because you don't want to pay for it again. So you're playing Skyrim. Fair enough. Fair enough. Zircon, you think Sky Oblivion is coming later in the year? They're going to release them both together? How does that work? Because there's 2 Assassin's Guilds. Or is it just you get both games together and they're not mashed together? Dominic, you think Oblivion was a better game? I don't 100% know which one is the better game. I really like Skyrim. I played it a ton. I really like Oblivion. I played it a ton. Oblivion absolutely has a better Assassin's Guild. Hands down, the Assassin's Guild in Oblivion is definitely better. Habanero steamrolling through the Mages Guild to get the goodness. I love how, in like Skyrim, you've got to go tell the Jarl about a dragon attack. Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, all right, cool. And then you just go off and you become like the head of the Mages Guild, the Thieves Guild, the Assassins Guild. And then you come back, oh yeah, I was supposed to tell the Jarl about like a dragon or something. So you go and tell him, well, dragons have been spotted in Skyrim. Oh no, we gotta do something about it. It's like, don't worry, bro. I got the powers of a god. I'll fuck everything up. There's like the one quest where you have to go and fight an entire fort worth of enemies. And you can just tell the dude you're with, no, I don't need to bring anybody else. Like, leave everybody here. I'll take care of it myself, and just go in. It's a fan port of Oblivion into the Skyrim engine. Ah, okay. Total Oblivion is your favorite? Nice. Besides Dragons and Shouts, Oblivion is the better game. It's been way longer since I played Oblivion, so I don't know. I don't know what my opinion is. Juggling, been playing Black Ops and Rivals. All right. Millmaster, if I had a nemesis, what characteristics would he have? He would be loot. He would be loot. Thompson, you wish that they would do Morrowind? I don't think I played Morrowind. There's a mod for Skyrim that puts a time limit on when Alduin destroys the world. If he does, it's game over. I don't want that. I take forever. Shivering Isles is the best DLC of all time. One of my favorite DLCs, now that you mention Isles, is Serpent Isle for Ultima 7 Part 2. I really liked Ultima 7 Part 2. That one was great. It feels like they rarely make games as big anymore. Obviously things like Skyrim are the opposite of that. I remember how immersive it felt late at night. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm crawling through fucking dwarven ruins while the like mutated dark elves or whatever are wandering around in there. And I'm like, this is intense, man. Cheese, you've been playing the first Path of Exile? Yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad. Habanero, you don't like the mod either, but the point of it is to make Alduin a serious threat in the game. I like being dumb and overpowered. I love just getting stupidly OP and then wandering around going, ha ha ha, nothing's a challenge anymore. Fuck you, you all die. It's awesome. Dragon lands and you just start blasting it with lightning and paralyzation magic so it can't move, and then it just dies and you're like, ha 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 ha. It's fucking great. It's great. That one insane quest, who is it, Shiggorath or whatever, where it's all these misunderstandings. Oh, you got married. Oh, there's all this kind of stuff. My speechcraft was already so cranked when I got to that point in the game that I completely missed that quest. This lady came up to me and was like, "You married me." And I was like, "No, I didn't." And she's like, "You're right, you didn't." Okay, bye. And like, that was it. And I ran into a couple more people and I just said, "Nope," each time. And they were like, "Okay, yeah, you're right." And then I fucking found Shigorth randomly in a cave. Just randomly. I was wandering around on some other adventure, and I just walked into where he was, and he's like, "You've come a long way and dealt with a lot of stuff to get to me." And I'm like, "I have? Who are you? What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, I had no fucking clue what was going on. He was just like, "You've done much to get here. Yes, I led you on a merry chase, didn't I?" Like, I'm paraphrasing here, but that was basically the gist of what he was saying. And then he's like, "I give you this magic staff." And I'm just like, "Cool, bro. I don't know what you're talking about." And then I like looked up online what the quest was. Like, Jesus, this quest is so big and involved. And I skipped the whole fucking thing with Speechcraft. Like, the whole thing. The whole thing. Eric, that's what they're called. The Falmers. 100%. 100%. Machine, yeah, you traded old power to get Star Wars cards. I traded a time walk for a box of fucking Wyvern cards, man. Fucking Wyvern cards, bro. Wyvern. Wyvern. So, yeah. Yeah. Zircon, you remember your mind was blown when you found out the NPCs in Oblivion had their whole day scripted out and you could follow them? It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. There's that one quest they never finished with the rich dude with the silver longsword. That's how I found out about the Assassin's Guild. Because I went into his home and he was just shit talking me. And I'm like, "What's your fucking problem, buddy? You know what? I'm going to fuck you up." And so I did. I murdered him. And then I went upstairs and slept in his fucking bed. And the fucking old dude from the Assassin's Guild showed up. He was like, "You sleep well for a murderer. You sleep soundly for a murderer." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, "I'll let you into the Assassin's Guild if you go kill a weak, feeble old man at the edge of town." I'm just like, "Yeah, let's fucking do it." Like, sure, I'll go kill whoever this is. Fuck yeah. And then I got in the Assassin's Guild, and the Assassin's Quest in Oblivion in Oblivion is one of the coolest fucking things in video games ever. Ever. The whole, we want you to assassinate this guy, and you can just go in and kill him if you want. But if you kill him in a very specific way, we will reward you with extra stuff. And those different ways of killing people were way more satisfying to do. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. Nishimoto Wyvern sucked. Let's be real. Let's be real. Baba Super Chat says, "Just gonna say I don't know any of the other chat channel that has two Magic Legends hanging out in the chat with us on the regular people on daily basis. Super cool. Hell yeah, man. Baba. Hell yeah, buddy. Let's go for a spin. Let's go for a spin." Oh! Baba, you fucking dirty hippie, sitting there talking to your plants, living your weird fucking life where you cheat on your wife. You're a fucking bad person, and you know it. You're a deranged weirdo, and we both know it. I met you in person. I know it for a fucking fact, bro. I know it for a fact. You are both a chungus and a chud. Hell, and you're a fucking chode too, bro. You're the triple C. The triple C, all right? You are just trash. Just so we're clear. You're fucking garbage. You're fucking hot garbage too, you know? Like the gross, humid, hot trash water in the bottom of a trash can. That's you. That's you. Oh, man. Baba, you're dying right now? Good. Good. Do the world a fucking favor. Fuck that, Baba. Baba doesn't need to go. It's a vacuum. His wife. He'll show you pictures of his fucking real wife he's cheating on. Here she is. The fucking woman that I legally bound myself to and now I'm actively fucking cheating on. This is what she looks like. Can you see how fucking sad she is because of how badly I treat her? Oh. Oh. Are you Post Malone? No. Thompson, well, Super Chat says, might as well go for a spin. Yeah, you might as well go for a spin, buddy. That sounds good to me. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, it almost landed on Salt again. There's been so many red slots tonight. It's been hardcore. But, it stopped before it clicked over. It's on the wonder side. So we're going to do some wondering. But you got them squiggles on your face. You got me, girl. It's so stupid. It's so dumb, but it makes me laugh. Gianna, you're going to build a Zubera popper deck? I remember when Zuberas were running around in Standard because I've been alive for 1 million years. All right, we got Catch. We already saw that today. Koi Scale. This guy's really underwhelming. 1 cost, 2 power, but he's got +2 when he's on defense, right? Which is really underwhelming. Jess, might as well go for a soda. Nobody hurts and nobody cries. Oh, here we go. Mrs. fucking arm pads. She didn't miss shoulder day. Cybernetic enhancement. And it's all just her shoulders that have been enhanced, man. They left the jugs all natural. Oh, Fire Grimoire. I actually need this uncommon. That's sweet. Whenever you attack with 2 or more wonders in any realm, draw a card. In the right deck. Doesn't seem too shabby. Keeper of Drury Skulls. That's another one that I need. 3 cost, 2 power. Tap it for free. Target wonder gets -1 this round for each card you have in the Abyss. And it's got Eternal. Return it to target realm. Eternal triggers when this enters the Abyss from a deck. So if you mill it off the top of your deck. Then we got a foil Oakthorn's Elysium. We got Xeno Tygon. Oh, a formless foil Wretched Mirror. Nice. This one's cool. It's 2 to put out. And the next time your opponent would put out a guy, he has to sacrifice them. Just whoever it is. Obviously, they want to have a cheap little wanger, but depending on when this comes out and how it goes, you can totally hose them pretty good. Oh, we got a mythic! We got Nocturna of Umbrathine. I don't know if I need this one for my collection or not. There's like 70 mythics or something in this set. 9 cost, 9 power. Whenever you deny a wonder, you may put a mill counter on target card. Well, what does a mill counter do? A null counter. Oh, I misread it. I'm like, it says mill counter. I've never seen that. I'm staring at it. That says null counter. Genius. Oh, a null counter. Whenever you deny a wonder, you can put a null counter on target card. So anytime one of your guys triggers their deny ability, you can put a null counter on anything, a land, a creature, an item. That feels crazy good. It's got a huge cost, but that feels crazy good. All right, I can get down with that. I'm going to toss that in this sleeve and assume that I need that for my set, because I don't remember that. Although, it's not like I have this game memorized. All right, then we got Master Farid, Vulcan Veil, and Trinity Barboni. No more your baloney, Barboni. What does Barboni do? 2 costs, 3 power. When equipped, this gets +3. All right, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. A mill counter summons Mill Master. A mill counter counters him. He gets countered by it. That's what happens. Just countered out of existence. What up, Al? How's it going, buddy? Have we talked about the Spider-Man in-universe online only garbage yet? Yeah. I talked about it in a video. We talked about it in fucking live stream as well. It's goofy as hell. Wizards of the Coast is all over the place. On the upside, you get the in-universe stuff, so maybe some more world building, but Magic is just becoming more and more incoherent, right? Yeah. It's so weird, man. I mean, it's weird in the first place that Magic survived for over 30 years, and now it's warping so much from what it used to be that it's a strange ride, man. They're literally talking about how Final Fantasy is the best-selling set of all time, and it hasn't even come out yet. But best-selling just means they've made the most money off of it, and that doesn't take into account how much more expensive they've just made it. It's doing so much better than Lord of the Rings. It's better. It's selling better based on pure dollars, but you're charging a lot more for it. So it's not like, how does that make it the best seller? If it makes the most money, does it mean you sold the most of it? You know? I don't know. I don't know. Augustus profits make companies crazy? Yep. Yep. Does the in-universe get a story? No. It won't get its own particular story. I'm guessing. Wizards might come out and contradict this, but I'd be flabbergasted if that was the case. The Occam's razor simplest fucking explanation goes like this. They have a bunch of slush art already that they've been using for Modern Horizons and whatever else. It's the perfect opportunity to use art they already have and just slap it onto random cards from different places. So that's how they're going to do it. That's how they're going to do it. They're not going to be like, oh, these cards have to have a theme that go together. It will be, these cards all do the mechanically same things, but from a flavor perspective, they're wildly different. Wildly. Tinsman, the One Ring is the best-selling card ever. Yeah, I mean, the one went for millions of dollars, right? So by that logic, it's just, that's it. That's the best-selling card. Lasagna, if you spin the wheel and it lands on your choice, can another slide whistle performance happens? I don't know. I don't know where those whistles are. So I can't say yes to that, man. Invader, yeah, it's not going to be like knockoff names like that. It's like a creature that's man and spider will probably just be a spider they had artwork for that they painted a dude on, or a dude where they paint art like a spider somewhere in the background. That's most likely what's going to happen. Is they're just going to add random elements to cards to try and make them match up. If they even go that far, they might not. I don't know how little effort they're going to put into the in-universe set, but my expectation is the effort will be very minimal. Nishimoto just add a monocle to everybody. Well, it doesn't. When they do sets like that, they don't need a unifying element. That's one of the things that make Modern Horizons 3 sets and reprint sets like the core sets the perfect place to use slush art, is because you're not beholden to any particular world and you can draw on all of the different worlds that exist, right? It's the perfect place for slush art. There's no need to do something to tie it together. Invader, you don't think it's worth 2 million? Well, obviously the market disagrees. Yeah, it's a Sherlock Holmes set. That would just be Markov Manor again, right? Just another run through the detective stuff. They could do team ups like an Aftermath. Yep, exactly. Team ups. That's a simple one as well. It's not Spider Man. It's Spider Man. You know. There you go. But no, it'll be stuff from different parts of the in universe magic multiverse. And right now, thankfully, all the slush art doesn't have any weird new crap to it. I don't think. They might have some Aether Drift slush art, but I doubt it. Considering Aether Drift was using a bunch of slush art from multiple different worlds and just painting roads on it, so I feel like it's unlikely they have much in the way of slush art from that. So, in future down the road, through the Omen Path sets, could have a bunch of crap from these gag sets in them as well, theoretically. Baba, not sure if there's an engagement card created by Garfield for his wife. Yeah, there's a very small run of a handful of different cards that were made to celebrate different events in Garfield's life. So there's definitely one about the whole getting married. Actually, there's two for two different marriages, right? But yeah, that stuff is real, and the copies of that are exceedingly hard to get. You can only find them in like the hands of private collectors, and there's not many of them, so you don't really get to see them out in the wild. Juggle them, yep. Any of the licensed stuff they made, they can just reskin or just print a functionally identical in-universe version. They can do either. You can do it either way, really. They're not locked into one choice or another. Tinsman got a Garfield Kid announcement card. There you go. See, there's a fucking rarity. He's in the loop. He got one of these things. The I find them interesting from a historical perspective of the game thing. It's never been something that I've like. People have different aspirations for their collections, and those kind of cards were never something that I was like, it's cool that those exist, but they like wouldn't really mean anything specific to me. You know, the stuff that Garfield's done that's more fun to me are the alters, where it's basically like if he changes a card and signs it, that makes it legal to play it that way in Magic. So that's like a thing, right? You have there's like a Black Lotus out there that adds 3 mana fucking cubed or whatever. He changed it and signed it. So here you go. Your Black Lotus makes 3 mana cubed, bro. So that stuff is cool, but it's fucking ultra rare, and I mean a lot of them are just obviously staying in the hands of the people who originally got them. Tinsman Fraternal Exaltation. Yeah, I can't remember what the cards do. I cannot remember what they do, but I definitely have looked over that stuff a number of different times. Machine, there's already a Star Wars game, bro. Tinsman, it's in Scryfall, about 200 made. Okay, so it's one of the more common ones, right? Some of the earlier ones, I think there's like a dozen or less of. But still, when there's only like fucking 200 of them, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I imagine you have a lot of really cool pieces of Magic's history kicking around your home, bro. Jess, you just looked up Splendid Genesis. That's another one of them. I think that one's green and it has like a hand holding a very tiny hand. Gianna, do people in Canada put nuts on the back of their trucks? I've seen it. I have seen it. So yes, it's not something that I've seen actually in I don't know how long. I feel like I saw it a few years ago, maybe, on a truck or two. And that's about it. Tenzin says, it's a common one? What a piece of trash. That's it, man. It's just garbage. It's only 200. It's only 200. It's only this thing that most people don't know about. But yeah, you got the common one. Boo! Boo! Comparatively, it is, though, right? I mean, if there's like 9 of 10 of one and 200 of another, which one's the more common? You know, from a game designer perspective, which would you say? Would you say the 200 one is the mythic ultra rare? Or the one that there's a ton of? I mean, I'm not a game designer, so I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking speaking out of turn here. But, you know, when there's 20 times more of something, does that make it more common? Is that how that works? Or am I just not knowing how fucking logic works? The fuck? Oscar, group hug or group slug? Never group hug. Never group hug. I don't wanna. I don't. I don't want to give my opponents anything ever. I don't want to give them card draw. I don't want to give them anything. I'll give you life with the swords of plowshares. Okay, sure. But I never want to give my opponent card draw. Never. Never. It's for me. I'm not giving you my stuff. It's my stuff, you know? It's, I think it's a slight sight better than that, bro. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how long Magic's history is. Fucking decades, man. Decades playing a game, talking about it, obsessing over it, all of it. Machine, are you alright, man? Like, I've already fucking mentioned Star Wars back to you, but you keep going on about it like you didn't fucking hear me or something? So what's the deal? Yeah, Star Wars. You said it a fucking million times. I've seen it. I've responded to it. But you're responding back like I haven't fucking said anything. So, do you just have this shit fucking muted? And you just keep typing that? What's the fucking deal, bro? Yes, Star Wars. It existed before. It exists now as a fucking card game. These are things. This is reality. Welcome to it. Come on, man. Catch the fuck up. Jess, I'm old as dirt. I'm old as time. I've been around for 1,000,000,000 years. Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Jar Jar. They're going to make a fucking Magic the Gathering Star Wars fucking secret layer, and they're going to put Jar Jar Binks in it. It's all we could afford. But they won't let us put Jar Jar on Arena. Oh my god. Jar Jar Binks sucked, man. I heard that fan theory that he was supposed to suck and then he would be like a fucking Sith Lord. Which, if they had actually pulled it off, making him look like a bungler and then he's actually a high level evil, alright. But they didn't. So, he just sucked. He just sucked. But yeah, they totally could make a Star Wars secret layer for the Edge of Eternity stuff, right? It's owned by Disney. They've already made deals with Disney, so why not? Vader says Misa tap for twosies. Oh god. Yeah, it could totally be the flavor text on that. That's funny. That's funny. Machine, we ain't going back. The 3-year standard's here to stay, son. 3-year standard's the way it's going. They're not going to put it back to 2. You know? This is not going to happen. Also, is standard 3 years now? Or is it 5 years? because Foundations is legal for 5 years or up to 9 or more based on the random things Wizards has said. So, Standard is 3 years. Imagine going back and telling yourself in the past, if you've been playing Magic for a long time, imagine going back and like, what's Magic like in the future? Standard is 3 years now. Wow, okay. And like, what are the sets like? They release one every 7 weeks. Sorry, what? Yeah, every fucking 7 weeks they release a new set. And the price keeps fucking going up constantly, bro. Like, constantly. So, whoa, okay. And what are the cards like? Well, we got fucking SpongeBob, and there's these guys from a zombie television show. What? What? Yeah, and Spider-Man is going to be in Standard soon? No, Magic the Gathering. What are you talking about? We're talking about Magic here. Stop making up random shit. No, bro, for real, Spider-Man. Fucking Spider-Man. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Like, imagine that, man. 3 sets a year is what it used to be. 3 sets a year. And then one year they're like, we're doing Cold Snap too. And afterwards they went, there's too many things in Standard, guy. We realized it. By adding that one set in, it was too much. And we realized it. And now they're just like, shovel it on the fire. Fucking get it going. Make one about cars. Beep, beep, vroom, vroom. Make a fucking Detective Sherlock Holmes set. Jam it into Ravnica using Capenna dickheads from the 1920s. And paint derbies and shit on vampires. Paint some fucking derbies on vampires. Put a fedora on a fucking lightning or steam elemental that's flying high above Ravnica. Oh my god. That's how they tied it together. With fucking hats. What a joke, man. What a joke. Fucking hats from the 1920s. It all just works. Habanero go back to the days of Black Summer or Ravager Affinity and tell them 3-year Standard. How about equipment was supposed to originally all work at instant speed? That's what fucking Tinsman told me. He said originally equipment was all going to be instant speed. You imagine how nightmarish that would be in terms of all the crazy nonsense you could do? Craziness! Juggling, at least it brought me and Loot together. You watch yourself. You watch yourself. I gotta get up earlier than usual because we're going to the face-to-face stuff tomorrow. So that'll be fun. That'll be a good time. I gotta figure where the fuck I put my cube, though. I was walking around looking. It's one of those, like, it's out in the open and I'm just blind and not seeing it kind of thing. So I'm like, where the hell is my cube? Like, I thought it was in here. But when I look around, I don't see it anywhere. And I was out looking in the living room. I don't see it there either. I don't know where the hell I put it. I don't know where I put it. Invader, you want an Australian unset? Dante says it would just be Steve Irwin rounding up every single creature in Magic. Ness, Leon and Shikari enjoying instant speed equipping is amazing. Yeah, being able to do stuff at instant speed is pretty strong. Pretty strong. Machine, you love Final Fantasy? Well, a lot of people do. It's going to be here soon. Jungle, I'm just taking my cube with me, man. I'm hanging out with fucking Double Strike, playing some games with people, but I'm not actually playing in the event. I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to chill, son. What up, JH? Rod, you decided to try Arena and you have to say it's more toxic than you expected. People rage quitting over dumb stuff. Yeah, it's the thing about Arena is you can definitely enjoy yourself if you pay attention to where you're going, what you're doing, and you don't let other people fucking tilt you with their bullshit. Like, I've just muted everybody's emotes. I don't care. People will fucking quit games on the drop of a hat. Whatever. That's fine. People will sit there and just let the timer run out and not do anything. That I hate. Fucking hate the waiting. But I'm also like, fuck you, I ain't giving you the win. I'll do something else while I wait. I'll get up and fucking walk around my home. I'll do something. I always have something else to do. Can you imagine if there was chat in the fucking arena? People would be such dickheads. They'd be such dickheads. You know? Not everybody. But there are a bunch of salty fucking dong lords on there. And yeah, I don't know, man. I like playing with the starter deck stuff because at least you've got some level of balance and the game won't automatically be over in 2 or 3 turns. JH, how long do I think it'll be before there are only Universe Beyond sets? I mean, it's a good question. They're literally touting Final Fantasy as the best set. Bestseller, right? And that's Universe Beyond. So you think they're going to lean more into it. Will they go, instead of 3 and 3, now it's 4 Universe Beyond? The thing is, how many licenses can they get that will actually make them enough money to justify the increased prices versus how much profit can a set like Tarkir make for them, right? Like, if they only wanted to focus on Universe Beyond for mass profitability, why would they print more Tarkir when that could be spent printing Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, or Avatar, right? The fact that they're printing Tarkir says that there's money to be made there. And as long as there's money to be made there and they don't have to pay licensing fees, I don't really see us getting to a world where it's all Universes Beyond. But I can see us getting to a world where it feels like it's all Universe Beyond. And right now, it's pretty close in some ways. From the standpoint of you have 3 Universe Beyond sets and 3 in-universe sets. But 2 of those in-universe sets don't feel like they're in the universe. Like, Aether Drift does not feel like it's in Magic the Gathering. It does not. It is wacky races. It is Mad Max. It is Tron Light Cycles. It's all kinds of random vehicles. And there's nothing really magical about it, except they insist that these non-magical devices are magical. So they just look like cars. They're just like the normal cars that we use and are built the same way, even though they fucking run on magic. And it's like, why would they even be constructed like this? Well, they just are. Also, these insect people, when they get old enough, they shed their skin and turn into vehicles. What? And they have engines and like tires and stuff? Yeah, huh? Oh. What? You know, it's just like, it's magic, bro. This is really stupid. This isn't magic. And Edge of Eternities is going to be the same thing, except with spaceships, where they're just like, there's actually an entire outer space over at the edge of Blind Eternities. And it just so happens that over in that outer space over there, everybody wears spacesuits and it's on space stations and has techno rifle lasers and stuff. And it will look exactly like outer space, but it's magic because we say it is. You know? Like, imagine if fucking Space Odyssey in 2001, they just went, that was all magic. That spacecraft was powered by magic. And fucking HAL, the HAL thing, that's magic. Okay. What? You know what I mean? Like, who are you kidding? So it's a Universe Beyond space set, but it's like store brand space set, you know? Like, I want Star Wars. We have Star Wars at home, and that's what you get, Edge of Eternities, you know? Is Final Fantasy before or after the rotation date? Final Fantasy is in like 2 months. Isn't the rotation in September or something like that? I'm pretty sure it's in September. Invader, no, I haven't heard anything about us getting more slivers. I would expect to see slivers at some point when they've got something that can support a bunch of slivers, I guess, for them to make a difference. Probably needs to be some kind of modern Horizon set or whatever, but they've also mined a lot of territory for slivers. How many more slivers are there to make? It's probably more room in the area of 5-cost sliver lords Or maybe 3 cost Sliver Lords or something. But you usually have to do 5 costs because you have to give it some big, dumb, crazy effect. I don't know how much design room is left for slivers, honestly. Jade, you hope there's Eldrazi back in standard with Edge of Eternities? There's 0 chance of the Eldrazi being in it, bro. 0 chance. The Eldrazi exist in the Blind Eternities. What we're dealing with in Edge of Eternities isn't the Blind Eternities. The Blind Eternities separates this place that's just outer space. So you've got the Blind Eternities, outer space is inside that. The Blind Eternities isn't outer space, and the Eldrazi don't come out into space, bro. They dwell within the Blind Eternities. Dante, Aetherdrift felt like a knockoff of a Magic set. See, there you go. Rumbler, that was Bo Falcon. That was Bo Falcon you're thanking for the membership, bro. I guess you could do sliver spells. That's true, right? Like, there's not that much to do with the actual creatures, but you could theoretically make sliver spells. Some kind of tribal stuff. All right, my friends, it's been nice chilling with you. It's time for me to get going. I'm going to go to that face-to-face event tomorrow, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow evening, unless things run too late or something. I doubt that'll happen, though. So, thanks for coming. Watch over the Chainsaw Man. It's time for me to get on up out of here.